Good afternoon. Are you making this critical mindset mistake when starting your week? Today, I'm going to share two really quick tweaks in your language that you can make that can shift your entire week, especially if you are dealing with some underlying guilt. So real quick, my name is Kimberly Lebbing, and I work with business owners, entrepreneurs, and professionals who are stuck or struggling in their business or their personal life, and they don't know how to fix it. I have a unique program that fixes the problem in 4 hours or less. So now on to my topic and what I wanted to share with you today. So I was inspired to do this Facebook Live today because one of the things that a lot of the clients that I work with struggle with is guilt. And as business owners, entrepreneurs, especially, we deal with guilt, either guilt of not doing enough in our business, or we deal with guilt of not spending enough time with our families. And it's an underlying thing. And I see it on both sides. And it's also a sign. So there's language things that people say that actually invokes even more guilt. So it's also a sign that there's an underlying. So if they're using these two words, it is a sign that they have some underlying guilt that's probably causing some other problems. So I'll tell you the two words. It's should and need. And I'm going to get back to that in a minute, but those are the two words that are guilt words, so to speak. So one of the things to remember is that your subconscious mind runs 90% of what you do. So it drives your behavior, it drives your decisions that you make, all of those things. And whenever you're coming from a place of guilt, that maybe some things from the past have happened, or maybe something went wrong. There's different reasons why this guilt occurs, but it's very evident in people's language because they use the words should and need all the time. You will hear it in their language all the time. And it starts your week out in guilt. Like, I should have worked on my business this past weekend, or I need to do this. And really, it's not either one of those. If you replace the word should and need with want, I want to, or I'm committed to, and use something like that instead, can you see how that would be different and not make you feel guilty? However, you don't want to ignore the guilt. So if you do have some underlying guilt and you find yourself using those words a lot and you're stuck or you're getting inconsistent results, it is a sign that something else is going on, and maybe that you have some underlying guilt going on, a program that's running that's causing you to behave and do the things that you're doing. So I would say, if that's you, don't ignore it. You want to pay attention to that. You want to dig in a little deeper, because if you don't, you're going to continue to get inconsistent results, and you're going to continue, whenever you start using these words, especially starting your week, it puts you in I'm just putting out fire mode. You start out feeling behind for the week. So be sure and choose your words wisely, but also pay attention to how often you do it and where that guilt shows up, because it is a sign that something else is going on that maybe it would be wise to deal with at the subconscious level, rather than the way that you might have been dealing with it up until now, which doesn't really fix the problem. So I hope that resonates with you. If you are stuck and you're ready to do something about it, if you're ready to get rid of the guilt, I'd love to set up a call with you. I've got a 30-minute discovery session where we will go through exactly what your problem is, see what we can do to fix it, and we can chat about that. So reach out to me if that resonates with you. Have a wonderful rest of your week, guilt-free. All right. Thanks for watching.